All right, I wasn't on last week, and I feel like when I'm on, it feels different. So Slims,
What you saying?
you owe me. For what? You gotta sing, bro. I'm tired of waiting.
Bro, what?
I'm tired of waiting. I warmed up my vocals today.
Fuck that.
No. Since come on, man.
Fuck that. We had an agreement.
What was the agreement? 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
All right, cool. When I get my 3 in a row, if you don't sing, we gonna have a
Ted Hart
problem.
ain't giving that to you, bro.
I'm throwing you out.
That ain't never happening.
Ted Hart ain't gonna give you that, bro.
I'm throwing you out that window.
So your bet is United have to win 3 games in a
3
row
games in a row
Yeah.
for us to bring back our
in all competitions or this Prem?
It don't matter.
What
What are you singing?
Well, who do you have in the weekend? It's a lower teams. No, lower teams. FA Cup. First game back. Newport. So that's one. We hope.
Tough game.
Wolves,
We hope.
Tough game.
and
I think it's Villa. I think it's Villa.
Villa West Ham.
You Villa West Ham. And when we get through out of that, you're singing. That's all I'm saying. All right, cool. Bet. All right, cool. More importantly, okay. I want to ask one simple question. Just give me one simple thing, and I'll ask you reasons after we all get our answers out.
Give you one simple thing, one
One
simple
answer. Yeah.
Cool.
Why you gotta be so specific?
Nah,
Chill out,
cause
brother. All right, Damien. Who's the best player your club has produced?
Easy.
Take your time.
Take my time. Sorry, I don't have to think far. I don't need the calendar to go back.
Damn right.
It's Harry Kane. He left the club just this year. Last year, sorry.
Harry Kane for you, yeah?
Easily.
Slims?
Skulls.
Agreed. I thought you was gonna say something else. I was just like, ooh, I'm agreed with that. Center best for last.
We saying from the academy.
Way
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Back into time.
I'm
shouldn't
gonna
really
say Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones, the best player Liverpool's produced.
Currently.
No, I'm saying all time.
All time.
Stevie Gerrard.
All right, I disagree.
Huh?
I disagree.
Fair.
I disagree.
I'd like to know why.
So we're gonna get to that, but Damien, why is it Harry Kane?
Because there's no one else.
Funny.
The type of back and forth we do.
Yeah.
You know that? Since you know when you look each other in the eyes, you're like, I know what you're gonna do, so I'm gonna set it up.
It's alright, it's okay. Nah, I'll let you have that one, bro. I'll let you have that one.
Hold the backboard, Slims. Let's hold the backboard. Just catch it. Go ahead.
The truth is that if you're really deep, none of your clubs has produced a player like Harry Kane.
Okay.
Really?
It's facts. None of your clubs have.
Really?
Fucking
Did you hit your head on the way in today? Like,
Really?
I think
Really?
you smoked something.
Seriously?
yeah.
Name a striker.
No,
Wait. We going through it.
No,
There's attackers. There's wingers. There's strikers. There's midfield. We can go through the list.
I'll let you go.
Name me a better striker you guys have produced.
Who United? We haven't. I won't argue. I won't hold you.
Name me a Liverpool.
Yeah, but we didn't say striker. We said.
didn't.
I know. I'm just going through the list.
We're not
what
changing
do
it
you
to
mean?
make you feel better.
No, we're gonna go for wingers next. Name me a winger that your clubs have produced that is better than Harry Kane.
Yeah, because you haven't got any other players. That's why you're sticking to striker.
But he's the best. We said for the best.
No. Best player your club's produced. Not
Yeah,
best
he's the
position
best.
player you produced.
But okay, do you believe you've produced a better footballer than Harry Kane?
Steven Gerrard.
Really?
Yes.
Good argument.
It's an outstanding argument.
Shall we
can't-
bring up facts and figures?
Don't do that.
We're gonna be here all night.
Go on.
No, don't worry about it.
You can't put Harry Kane on the same pedestal as Steven Gerrard.
They play 2 different positions. I can understand that. But if you have to look at the better player, I have to go with Harry Kane.
Is that just for goals though, or you just?
Bro,
based on goals?
okay, cool. Look at what he's done for Tottenham. He took Tottenham to a place where we were breaking down our
But he
stadium.
never won anything.
He never won anything. That's true. That's why I have to look at the individual, right? I can't just look at trophies because we have no trophies to talk about. But it's true. But I have to talk from Tottenham, right? We built out. He was there from time we broke down our stadium, built it back up, and we've been in Champions League, in and around the top 4 because of him. Simply because of him. He's carried that team for many, many years, right?
Steven Gerrard won us the Champions League.
And that's fine. Kane's career ain't done yet. He can win a lot more than No, but at the end of the day, it's what our club has produced. So whatever he goes on to do, we produce that.
Okay, I'll hold that one.
I'm not.
But that's what it is. That's what it is. is. His career is not done yet, and he can still possibly go on to win Champions League, the league in the Bundesliga, and many more.
It doesn't count if it's not in a Spurs shirt.
I agree with as well.
Of course, no.
I do agree with what she said.
No, you said produce. That's what it was. If you have to be specific, is what the best player your club has produced.
No, it's the best player your club has produced, not the best play, not what the best player has produced. So who's the
that's what I said.
I thought you said
the best player your club has produced.
Yeah, my fault.
And he literally.
Yeah, but he doesn't play for Spurs anymore, so you can only.
But we produced it. Doesn't change.
All right,
so no, I can't because it doesn't change the past.
You produced him, yeah. But if he wins all his trophies at another club, are you trying to claim that?
No, we claimed it for him. I'm not claiming for Spurs. It's Harry Kane. We produced Harry Kane. So what Harry?
What?
La
Liga. He did.
You must have.
Yeah, I think so.
Did I claim that? No, I didn't claim that.
So like you can easily make an argument that Sporting Lisbon produced one of the best players to ever play the game.
Yeah.
So then, because you can say that because he didn't win all his accolades at Sporting, but my statement is still correct.
I gotta stop you, otherwise it's gonna be a Harry Kane.
Yeah, go on.
Sims, why Paul Scholes? Let's see if we agree, because I agree it's Paul Scholes, but
you know what? I'll be honest. With the Scholes shout, it's partly revisionism.
You got it right the first time. You good?
Yeah.
I trust you.
You know when man weren't sure. But now
you could be like other people's managers dangling. Never mind. As you were saying, my bad. I had a moment.
Yeah, Scholesy, man. Let's be honest, bro. No one could get close to him. When you look at his career as well, he played all the positions he played. One of the best midfielders in the world, in the Premier League and in the world. If you're talking about a 10.
You know something that actually sparked me the other day? I didn't realize. Scholesy played behind Van Nistelrooy and scored 20 goals in the season.
Was it funny?
Yeah, crazy. And I was like, wow, I even forgot that. Like,
yeah, because he's like, I feel like we're more familiar with Scholes being Scholes and boss in the midfield.
Yeah.
Anything kind of.
You kind of forget that time where he played that 10 role. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, because he bossed it so much. Where that's what we remember him for. But yeah, if he needed to get goals, he could. Obviously, you never look at him for that.
There was a goal against Blackburn, I think it was, where he dropped the shoulder twice in the box. And like he just left guys on the floor and just found the bottom corner. I just said to myself, you know what? It's just sad he wasn't a personality.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like then he would be held at the same.
Yeah. I feel like in terms of football IQ, he was the first English player of our generation.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I was gonna think like.
Wait. What's your objection?
Yeah.
No. I thought you meant like the highest English footballer, the highest IQ ever, like the first one of them.
I would argue he's in the top 3 or 4.
I didn't watch Glenn Hoddle and like Brian.
No. Your statement's correct. Yeah. No, I get you.
You can only say our era.
Yeah, that's what you've watched.
In my era, Paul Scholes probably had the highest IQ for English.
I heard Hoddle was a baller.
That's what, bro. That's exactly.
I never saw him play, not once.
Yeah.
So I can't speak for that. But
I mean, I can tell you he was a terrible England manager, but that's not the point. That's not what we're here. Sinner, I want to tell you the reason why I don't agree with you, and I'll tell you who it is that I think is your best produced player. I think Trent is actually Liverpool's best produced player.
Really?
Yeah, I think. I heard an argument the other day, not to cat off for other podcasts, but I heard an argument the other day about Stevie G, just generally. And something that was said that Rafa Benitez actually says is he struggled playing Stevie G in the midfield because Stevie G was all action. So he'd never just, you know how Spanish managers are very systematic. He would never just stay where he needs him to be. No, go on.
Who does that remind you of? We're not going to talk about that.
Bruno Fernandes, 100%. Okay. But Bruno, again, all action.
That's crazy.
And doesn't it's not that they can't fit into a system. It's just that if you made them fit in a system, you take away what they do really well. So I feel like that's the reason why you keep Stevie G in. But that's why Rafa played him behind Fernando Torres in the end. Okay. Because he was just like, look, I can't trust you in this block. It's not gonna make any sense here.
They also didn't have a great relationship, Stevie and.
Well, yeah, of course. So I think he. And the funny thing is that was Stevie G's best years for goals wise and stuff for Liverpool. Yeah. The reason why I'm not saying Stevie G, he's second for me. But the reason why is because when you look at his best years and things of this nature, it wasn't in a position where you could say that was his position. That's what he did. But like Frank Lampard's probably the best English goal scoring midfielder that we've seen in the Premier League, in our era at least, the Premier League.
Dele Alli follows.
See, I'm not gonna argue that because Dele had like 1.5 seasons of like greatness.
Wait, what?
He said Dele Alli. I'm not.
Dele Alli said what?
I don't know.
He followed second.
The point. He said second. I'm not having. I'm not listening.
Goal to game ratio. Yeah.
Let's not glaze over that. Dele Alli second for what?
Goal to game ratio.
Goal to game ratio like Lampard in that area.
In a midfield as a midfielder.
Oh yeah, but all right, cool.
I mean, Scholes scored 20 in the season, so I'm not gonna put him far behind it either.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying
for 2 minutes, but
it's unfortunate he died early. It's a sad tragedy that Dele Alli passed away very early in his career.
I'm not even gonna get into that.
He would be one of the top. He would be literally one of the top Premier League midfielders.
Away. Anyway, so as I was previously saying,
Just to confirm, he's not dead, guys.
Dele Alli's very much alive.
His football career
He's
might
dead
be
to me.
No, he's coming back. He's coming back to Everton.
I had a lot of love for that kid.
That's not a good
I've been
thing.
hearing some good things from like Sean Dyche, like in like just little quotes and stuff like that.
He's not playing for
Yeah, it's
Everton.
not much. But you gotta take what I gotta tell you.
No, he plays for Everton. He plays for Everton,
No,
and
he's
they
not.
owe
Yeah, that's
Spurs
why.
money.
But no, apparently he's not. Like
No, he's not going to
But-
play because as soon as he plays, they owe Tottenham money.
So we're gonna stop talking about this, okay? Because you gotta win a trophy to really have this conversation. The point is, what I'm trying to get to, no disrespect, but no, what I'm really trying to get to is that for me, the argument was that Stevie G, they would obviously it's the Scholes, Stevie G, Lampard conversation, and it's like Lampard locked down this area of the pitch, Scholes controlled games. Stevie G was all action, which a lot of people look at and say that makes him the best out of the three. But when you think tactically, when you think over the years, how many things that would actually hurt the team, you don't put him in the same bracket or what have you. The reason why I picked Trent is because I personally believe now, watching Trent play football, and you can disagree or agree with me, all of you that is, Trent is up there with probably the top 3 best passers to ever play in this game.
Oh,
I agree.
100%
I agree.
But if we're talking, would they fit in the same squad now? Like, you gotta remember, Stevie G in his era wouldn't have had the caliber of players that Trent has now.
Oh, of course not, no.
So Stevie was always going to be the main guy on the pitch.
Yeah.
And it was like a one-man band, right? So if Liverpool didn't do well, Stevie G didn't do well. It wasn't Liverpool didn't do well.
Yeah.
I think different eras. So I agree that Trent, yes. But I still think what Gerrard did at Liverpool was phenomenal.
Oh, no, it's phenomenal. It's unmatched. What I'm saying is that you're right in the sense of eras and players playing, and obviously if Stevie G had the talent around him that Trent does have, because it's night and day. But my argument isn't of like trying to put them together. I'm saying just individual talent, like as players. Stevie G's phenomenal, and I don't want people to watch this and say he doesn't know ball because Stevie G is blah blah blah. I'm not taking anything away from Stevie G. I'm just saying what Trent has produced. I mean, what has Stevie G done that Trent hasn't won? What has Stevie G done that Trent hasn't achieved?
But I feel like
already
with Gerrard, it was more raw talent, whereas with Trent, he's had that person. Like we've got Pep,
He's had to work.
coaching.
No,
He's
I
had
heard
to
that.
work to get better and better at what he does. Obviously, those passes are incredible, and we miss him when he's not on the pitch.
They are
But
Beckham-esque.
I would say
we're not comparing him to Beckham. Two different.
You know what? I can't. As a United supporter, I can't not say that he doesn't have the gene. I'm not gonna say it's the same. I'm not gonna say, but I can't say.
He's got the gene.
He's got the
But
gene.
I would say
No, he
Gerrard
definitely
for
has
the
it.
same reason that you would say Trent.
What do you mean?
I don't think we've seen the best of Trent yet, in the sense that I think he's gonna move into midfield. And then, for me, it's going to become a conversation.
I'm just saying. Obviously, it's hard to say because one's finished and the other one's still making his legacy and very young at the same time. I'm just saying, in the sense of like what I'm seeing from him, Gerrard was phenomenal. There's no doubt about it. But Trent is just different. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Obviously, hopefully, God bless him, he doesn't get any crazy injuries and his career start. But he's just doing things. He's won the Champions League young. He's won the Premier League young. Stevie sniffed the Premier League and slipped. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry.
That still hurts, bro.
I'm sorry.
That still hurts.
I mean, okay, I'll say it this way.
That was a beautiful day.
I'll say it this way. Stevie sniffed the Premier League and passed the ball to Henry. The point is, the point that I'm making here is that Trent's had his moments too. Champions League final, back post, Vinicius Jr. He's had his moments as well, where I've been on this podcast saying he's dog shit defensively. And he costs them games. However, when I say just a talent in terms of what they produce, to me, Trent Alexander Arnold is now at the top of that list for me personally.
I don't think people
agree.
put enough respect on his name though, because he has a couple of bad games and it's like, oh, he's shit.
But you know what? Do you know what it is?
He's become better defensively. I'll give you that, but I just think that he still lacks certain.
But the problem
instincts.
for me is you can't judge Trent as a right back. He's not a right back.
No.
I think
he not a right back before he got to first team?
No,
he was centre mid.
he's always been.
He was a centre mid.
So what do you think? So here's a deeper question then. So what do you think made them think right back?
We didn't have.
But
We probably had injuries or something.
It happens more than we think.
Was that when Klein got injured and they brought him in? Klein.
But that's not what I'm asking. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
That's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking you is what do you think was the defining factor beyond injuries? Because that's easy. Because Rashford got a kick because of injuries, right? And he played up front when he first came through. So then he got shoved out. So I'm saying with Trent, what do you think would be the defining factor to why a coach would say
I would guess.
right back?
I would guess.
Yeah.
His size, because at the time he was really small when he broke free. I would say his size. They'd say he's cold on the ball, but we can't put him in that midfield right now. He'll get bullied.
He'll get eaten.
Yeah.
Played at right back, done well, and he's stuck.
And it's stuck.
Like
Jurgen did the same with Ox. When Ox came, he put him out of position. So he played for one position for Arsenal. I can't remember what position he played at Arsenal. But when he came into Liverpool, he would have him like as that floating midfielder.
Yeah, he played that. It's
he
kind of like what
could
they're doing with what's his name? Elliot now.
Elliot, yeah.
Yeah, Elliot's kind of floating.
But he
between
does it with
different roles.
Elliot, he does it with McAllister, he does it with Gravenberch, he does it with Gakpo. Like, they don't have their solid positions. They're just floating players that can give more support to the front. So in theory, it's like we have 3 strikers on the pitch. We probably have about 5, maybe 6.
And I can't think of them top of the head, but there's Bear playing in the Prem right now who in the youth team they played in one position and they often get, I say shunted, but they're playing like right fullback.
Alisson Becker wasn't a goalkeeper. He was a striker.
Yeah, I remember.
That's a madness.
But yeah, so Kane for various reasons because he's your god, Scholes because he's a legend, and Steven Gerrard for you. But I'll just say Trent. Just because I just feel like he's transcending what he's doing. I think he's the best. I don't want to say he's the best right back in the league.
Because he
plays right back.
Like I said, I think I think over the last I was gonna say 18 months. That's maybe a lie. Maybe 12 months. I've realised. Like, stop judging. Every time he gets bun up, it's like if. But
he's not really getting defensively. I don't know if that's like if they are controlling games more. But I'm saying like I'm not seeing him get as I saw previously. I'm not seeing him
defense
get
is stronger now.
He does get chiefed, and he is often out of position. But I feel
that's because of what he does.
Exactly. I feel like it's half by design, and half of it is he's not a fullback anyway. It's like if Salah was playing right back and he was getting skinned, no one's going to say anything. We're all going to say he's not a right back. And that's how I now see Trent. Every time he gets his shoulder dropped and he flails a leg and then bam, they bust him up. I don't think, oh my God, he's not right back. That man should be centre mid. And that's what we're going to see. So I don't, anytime he gets, I think Martinelli came on the other day and bust him up.
Yeah, 100%.
Bust him. But I didn't even mention it. He's a centre mid for me. If that was De Bruyne,
but doesn't he have to? But I think in any position you have to be better. Like
you have to be better defensively. But if that's not your go-to, if that's not your thing, it's like do better. But I'm not expecting better.
Do you think he lacks the physical attributes to play a position?
He's a bit of a unit, you know.
Yeah, he's built up a little bit.
No, bro, he's heavy.
So why is
Anthony needs to go that same regime.
So why is he getting spun? Because we're also in the Champions League. When was it? Last season? I can't remember which team you're playing. I think I'm not quite sure. Was
maybe Napoli.
Napoli, yes. And you guys got and he got spun like 2 or 3 times.
But you know what it is though? I think what we're saying is but think of the names we're putting out there. I think Martinelli's cold. Kvaratskhelia is cold. You know what I'm saying? Vinicius is cold.
So is the cold.
It's always the cold ones that are doing them, which is not Gary, I can name you right backs who got done by the cold ones, but they shut everybody else down. You know what I mean? I don't ever see, and I like Eze, but for instance, I don't see it. I don't see Eze kill him when it's 1-on-1.
True.
People just like to remember Trent when he's
dead.
And
people remember Trent when he's caused
the mistake that's happened.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's like you're forgetting he's the reason that we ended up coming back and beating Barcelona and held the weekend to clean sheet. But now he's stronger. He's got Konate behind him. No one can get through Konate.
Do you think? I don't want to turn this into a Liverpool episode, but it's just a question, and we'll end it there. Do you think maybe Henderson getting older and leaving is what probably exposed Trent a lot more? Because I know that when Trent would move forward, Henderson would take up that kind of like
position to the right.
One of my biggest gripes with Henderson was he only passed the ball back. right? And if you watch any Liverpool game, it was almost like he was scared to go forward with the ball. He'd always pass it back to the defenders.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was just because he couldn't do those runs into the box, but you could see the frustration from your left back and your right back. It's like, we've just done all this work to get the ball out of here, and then you've passed it back again.
Do you think? Again, I know this is a Liverpool episode, but do you think this is like?
I got a question as well. So
do you think this is like a thing where we're like?
Fuck it.
Do you think it's a thing where like we're because my biggest issue, not comparing them, but my biggest issue is like Scott McTominay is always sideways. Like it's never a forward thinking pass. He gets on the front foot and goes forward. Do you think that's more by design though? Because I think Henderson, a lot of people don't for some reason think Henderson's a baller, but I do think he's a baller.
He put the work in, but he just didn't. For me, like we need to look at how many goals he actually scored in his whole career at Liverpool. It wasn't a lot, but like when you actually look at the work rate that Szoboszlai, McAllister, Thiago, they all put in when they're trying to get that ball in the box. Like the Liverpool fans will say shoot, and they'll be like, do you know what, fuck it, I'm going to try and take this shot. Henderson would never do that, and if he did, it was always miles off target. Like even Gomez at the minute is looking like he's going to get that first goal.
You know what's so funny? So Ed has been saying to me, he's put a pound on Gomez scoring this whole season, like 50-1.
Me too.
And he's like waiting for him to score. No, he had a strike, I think like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And it's like it was like just skid by
It's coming.
No, you say that he now has one a week. Am I lying?
Yeah.
He has one a week, and they like whistle.
But it's only the only reason it's come up because he never scored, right?
He's never scored in his whole career.
Yeah.
And Jurgen.
Well, you mean like period?
Never for Liverpool.
Not for Liverpool, just period. That's crazy.
And Jurgen's offered him. Apparently, he's offered him big money if he gets the back of the net.
And he's actually going to, guys.
I'm gonna start putting a $5 on.
But what?
I'm start putting a $5 on.
What I would say, though, in defense of Henderson, and I'm asking, if he's covering for Trent, and he's like, so he's almost becoming part of the defense when Trent's advanced, do you think it might be by design that he's not playing the risky passes? Because if he does and he loses it,
they're at your back line straight away.
I'm just asking. I'm devil's advocate.
You know what it is? You know the problem is because Sinner doesn't like Henderson.
No, it's not. Like, so
it's like me not liking
If you're watching
Scott.
a game, right? So for an example, if you're watching the game and Henderson's got the ball and he hasn't looked properly, and you can see Salah's free, there's literally no one watching him because they're all about to crowd Henderson. Henderson looked like he was too scared to pass that ball to Salah because he couldn't cross it the way that he should have
wanted to, yeah.
And then he'll pass it back to the fence. And then it's like you've got to build it all the way up again. And the amount of time that you're spending building that all the way back up again, you could have like had one or two
pass forward.
Yeah. And it was like sometimes you'll see it in Liverpool games. The players get so frustrated with each other because it's like you look up and even I'm like, my man's free. Why haven't you passed it that way? And they're passing it to someone that you can see another player's about to indirect it.
I'm sick and tired of these Liverpool fans complaining. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this outright, and I'm literally ending it here. We're turning the cameras off here. You're complaining about a guy keeping possession. I'm not fucking players on my team who can't pass 5 yards. I don't want to hear your complaints. I don't want to hear it. I got a guy who literally goes sideways and loses the ball. Like, nah, I'm done. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Poor United. Poor United.
We can't all be good.
Welcome to the Near Post Podcast. You are through. You are here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe.
Subscribe twice. That's why you can't do this.